Hey there, fellow Tarnish. Welcome back to the playthrough of Elden Ring. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host. And we're playing as a stealth wizard. For role-playing purposes, for those of you following that, his name is Justin Greymere, leader of the Rift Lords and a Baron of the Blue Hills, and a court mage of the Queen. Anyway, he's only allowed to use night sorceries. Let's take a look here. There's his stats, and I'm getting his stats beefed up now for the New Game Plus Plus. This is New Game Plus, my first New Game Plus in Elden Ring. It's going swimmingly. It was really enjoyable. And next, I gotta get the strength up to 16 because my next build with him is going to be a sort of Carrion-esque type knight that uses the Dark Moon Greatsword. So I just got to get strength up to 16 and faith up to 12. We should be good. Alright, and look at the equipment. We have the Staves of Loss right there that boost the damage output of the night spells by 69%. The Misericord is just for backstabs and criticals, as well as knocking the Lycan off of mausoleums, maybe, or putting skeletons out of their final rest or out of their misery. This is the Black Knife armor. I think it does well thematically with the stealth wizard. It's very nice, and it looks cool. This is the and these are the Talons. So, as you all know, the main thing about armor. I didn't break. In Souls type games, it's gotta look good. Whether it protects or not, like you would rather have crappier armor that doesn't protect as well, or you would rather have crappier armor that doesn't protect as well that looks great than armor that looks really stupid that does a lot of protection. Generally, that's called Fashion Souls. Anyway, we're gonna rest here, see if we can get Bach to spawn here. Bach's quest is a really cool quest. There he is. Oh, there's Melina. Let's see what she's got to say.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here,
You're welcome.
I can govern my own movement.
All right.
And thus, the accord is fulfilled.
All righty.
I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and
I have.
hard.
Thank you for recognizing that.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Maybe I will. Bye. So, they kind of messed up there a little bit because... I don't know if they messed up, but they should have put Melina in every Grace thing, because she said, well, I'm leaving you the ability to upgrade yourself, level up yourself. And you've been doing it all game, because they haven't shown her the campfire, or it's not a campfire, Grace site. I don't know. Not that big a deal, but there it is. So Bach, we're going to talk to him. I love to death Bach's quest, because basically he feels unloved by everybody except for his mother, and he believes if he can only become human, people will love him. But the queen also likes the wizard to bust up other people's furniture so that her palace looks better, even better than it already is in comparison. Anyway, the idea of Bach, you can, he wants to be your seamstress, he wants to be accepted, he wants to be loved, but he feels like his mom was the only one that loved him, and she's passed away. And, it's a little sad, but you can actually send him to Ronaldo to become human. and overjoyed because he feels like, hey, I'll finally be loved, and that'll be great. And when you send him there, he does become human, but you come back and he's dead. Or he can stay in the state he is and stay alive. And so that's an interesting social comment, right? Because you're saying, hey, if someone can't love you for who you are, then you've got to find somebody else. You know, I guess if you're, I guess it's a little bit of a spectrum. I mean, if you're an evil, murdering psychopath, yeah, you probably want to change. But if just personality-wise, or people are bullying you, or are being mean or whatever, just get new friends. Get around people that will actually love you for who you are. That's the point. Because as soon as he changes who he is to try to be loved, he dies because he's not true to himself. Anyway, I just love that quest line and what it says.
At your service, master.
Yeah.
Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Are you? I don't need anything altered, I don't think. Rebecca. Hey, what happened? Wow, that's weird. The Swordstress crown looks interesting. Interesting. Swords Eccentrics hood. Altered. Most of the alterations just take off the cape. Ron Gravekeeper Cloak. That's funny. All that is a cape, and so there's nothing left of it. Hey, what happened if I alter that? Takes away the cape. Let's see. Drops things by 1. Let me see what that looks like. Let's change it back.
Oh, go.
No, I don't like it. That took off my Inviso Cloak.
Bok, this seems ready to make adjustments.
And I think the Inviso Cloak actually helps make it hard for enemies to detect you. So we're going to change that right back. Alright. Thanks, Bok. I've gotten you to do 2 things for me. Alright. There are a lot of times on the garments I like to take off the cloak. Hey, did you see it?
Master, did you see it?
Yeah, so I caused it.
The Erd Tree. I
didn't cause the Erd Tree, I caused the hole in the ground.
But I was so dazzled. I felt something stir in my breast. The Erd Tree is waiting for you, Master. I know it, I do. I feel it in my bones.
Well, here, take a golden sewing needle. Now, I did not give this to him earlier because I feel like in one of my playthroughs that broke the quest. I gave it to him at right by the academy at the Gray Stair, and then he didn't show up here. I couldn't find him. And I suspect it had to do with giving him the golden sewing needle too early.
Is that a gift from my
But
undeserving self?
I don't know
Thank
for
you
sure.
kindly. But what on earth could it... Oh, amazing. I've never seen a golden needle. Not in all my life. With a spectacular royal crest to boot. Are you certain that this is for me? Oh, I can hardly believe it. Have faith in me, Master. I'll polish my craft enough that I deserve this golden gift. I'll be the golden seamster, Bok. Now I'll be able to sew anything.
There you go.
Even the threads of the demigods.
So another thing too is they might be patched, like things that are patched. Like maybe there was something from an earlier patch where he disappeared. I don't know, but like for instance, Margit outside the capital, right there where the one guy turns into Margit. On my last 2 playthroughs now, he's not showed up, but I just killed the guy. Now I'm not great. My buddy said he thinks it's because I hit him so hard. Basically, Margit's like, well, I'm not taking over that body. It's destroyed. But Anyway, a lot of that's patchy. You don't know ever. Well, you can read and find out, but probably not worth it. Okay, I have a favor to ask.
Master, may I ask you something?
You may.
Would you mind if I called you Lord? I heard that you and the other Tarnished seek the throne of the Elden Lord. Well,
Yeah.
I know that you will be the one.
Do you?
And you'd make just the manner of kind-hearted Lord that I'd wish for.
Yes.
So please, if you would, allow me to call you Lord.
Sure. You may call me Lord.
Don't say. Thank you. Thank you. My lord, my lord, my lord.
Okay, that's probably enough.
Become Elden Lord.
I will.
And please let I, Bok the Seamster, remain at your side.
Yes. You'll be my royal seamster. Surely she'd be happy
that
for you.
Mum would be pleased if she knew
She would.
that I'm as good as any royal seamster now. Oh, it's still not enough. I need to learn how to sew from scratch like her. I'm going already, my lord. Please do be safe on your journeys.
I feel like I've missed some dialogue with him. Let me see if resting helps it.
Bok the sea ready to make.
No, that's not it.
Already, my lord.
Okay, so maybe.
Please do be safe on your journeys.
So all he needs is someone to accept him for who he is, because since his mom's passed away, no one accepts him for who he is. And that's all he needs. Let me try this.
You're beautiful.
Let's see if that does it.
Bok the Seamster, at your service, my lord. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Did I just hear my mum speaking?
No, you heard me.
Thank you very much. Mum was always the only one who said I was beautiful.
That's so sad.
And now, my dear lord, let me hear her voice.
Yeah.
Please, if I may dream just once, do you feel the same way my mum did, my lord? Do you think I'm beautiful, despite these looks?
That's right.
Oh, my lord, my dear lord, I, Bok the Seamster, am forever in your service. May the throne of Elden Lord be yours.
Alright, so he's going to be okay. You do have a chance to offer him a larval tier,
Please do be safe on your journeys.
but you don't need to. So he's going to be okay now. And I just love that quest, because basically the point is that true beauty comes from the inside of who you are, right? I mean, looks, I don't know, kind of come and go. I've known many, let's say women have been just really, really physically pretty, but they were so ugly on the inside, it made them as a whole ugly, right? Even though they were physically very beautiful. And then you know, on the other hand, you notice some women who society would consider more plain, if you will, but they were so good and beautiful on the inside that it made them beautiful women too. The same can be said for men. I mean, we don't go around calling men beautiful, but you know, handsome or whatever you want to say. The point is the ugliness, it, you know, comes from inside. That's what makes us ugly, is what's inside, and we just have a lot of that in society. Anyway, well, I guess that's all I'm going to do for this episode. Get Box Quest finished up. I wonder if I can have a chance to refuse him a larval tier.
This is ready to make.
Yep. Okay. Well, he's good to go. Okay, so I wanted to take a moment to talk about the Free Time Creators Collective. I've already hinted at them. I mentioned one of the other members, which I'm not great, friend of mine, is now. And that's pretty amazing too. You have people thousands of miles away that you become pretty good friends with. So, but the Free Time Creators Collective were a bunch of creators that post gameplay, and we have, some of them are like me with voiceovers and generally playing Souls-like games or third-person or first-person shooters or something like that. Others are more RPG styles like Final Fantasy or something like that. Another guy, friend of mine, on the level I'm not great, Mindless Meat. He's really good at Final Fantasy. He's another member of it. And I'm not great's wife, Plumberry Delicious, who's a great gamer in her own right. She concentrates more on survival type games where you build up your defenses in your your living area and so forth. Your fort, I guess your base, however you want to put it. And that's enjoyable to watch. And so there's a little bit of something for everybody on there. You have Holly's Adventures and Xenophrus. She has the coolest name in the entire collective, I think. Let's see, who else would I know I'm going to miss people by naming them, but doing it off the top of my head, you have K-Dog's Kennel, very passionate player, and Belmont Bruno. That's a fun channel too because it's in Portuguese, so you'll pick up some Portuguese watching him, and it shows the universality of gaming. So that's a pretty cool angle on that. Danny Shades Gaming certainly is another, but I did give them a look. And as to this video here, I'd appreciate if you like it, subscribe to the channel, would be great. Comments are always appreciated. I love getting comments and reading them, and I respond to everyone, and so I appreciate that. And I appreciate you watching, and as long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.